was pretty bored one day, so I figured, you know what, I'm gonna go drive on down to Target. They happen to have a Pizza Hut in there. So I'm just gonna go there, order first class pizza. That's what I do. And eat it and play with my iPhone. Everything was all good. I ordered the pizza until this family walked in. And you can tell that the family had some hardships. You know, not only were the two parents bringing a little kid, which I'll get to later. That kid's a fucking prick. They're bringing this prick child that they have in, and then the mom is pushing someone in a wheelchair. I'm just trying to think of a way to put this nicely. Okay, I'm just gonna say it. It's gonna sound mean. I don't mean it to sound mean, but he was retarded, mentally and physically. He had some deformities in the face, and I guess in the body too, because he was in a fucking wheelchair. So he was just walking along. Yeah, he was totally walking along. He was just strolling on past, pushing his own wheelchair. So the family walked in, and the kid immediately starts screaming and yelling, just fucking belting out orders to his mom. And his mom was like, okay, sit down. So they ordered pizza, and it took a while because I just had to put the little pepperoni personal pan pizzas into the oven. So that took a while. I was just sitting there waiting for my food, and I was like, I can't believe this kid. I watched him run away from his mom into the store on several occasions. Like, he would fucking get up and run his little ass out there. Just for no fucking reason. Just because he's a prick. Like, Maddie does that, but this kid actually wanted to get away. This kid, I don't understand, his parents were nice. They weren't rude to him. They weren't anything, and he just, like, is yelling, I want that drink! I want that! No, I want pizza! It's like, okay, you're fucking 5. Stop ordering your mom around like that. I would never talk to any of my parents that way. I'm not gonna say I never did, but I would assume I didn't, because I would've got my ass beat. So we're just walking along. That didn't make sense, did it? I was sitting there watching this family, and I can't help but people watch. I noticed a shitload of stuff. And the parents, you can tell that they don't have much money. They each had a small drink. And in America, to have a small drink, something's fucking wrong with you. Or you're poor, or don't have enough money. So this family just gets their shit. This little kid's running away and yelling. The only time this fat little fucking prick kid, I mean to call him fat, just because of this. I'm fat. You know, I know that. It's okay. This little fucking kid, the only time he was fucking quiet is when he had a fucking drink in his hand. The only time he kept his mouth shut and didn't order his fucking parents around, he had a little fucking icy in his hand. Once that was done, he was throwing it and shit. And he was throwing it, and he was running away. But I just minded my own business. I just kept on watching. And I sat there playing Tap Defense, which is fucking the best game ever for the iPhone. You have to get it, it's free. It's a little tower defense game. Oh my god, I've spent so much of my time playing it. So, until I get up to go refill my beverage, because I had a Pepsi and I wanted another Pepsi. Actually, I got cherry Pepsi after the first Pepsi, but that doesn't matter. And he bumped into me. He's like, hey! I'm like, sorry, and he just kept on going. And then he ran over to his mom, and he just kept on throwing shit. And then he ran back like, that kid ran into me. I'm like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean. I was getting my drink, and he bumped into me. And the mom was totally cool, and I was like, oh, that's okay. And then the little kid just goes on and on and on. So, until he finally got his way, which I don't even know what the fuck he was arguing about. He ran up to me. He ran into me again. Okay? This little kid. And then he started fucking yelling at me like, which way are you going? I reached down, grabbed him by the shoulder, and I'm like, hey, you have to get some fucking respect. Do not treat your family that way. Do not treat your family that way. You cannot do that. That's not word for word. I obviously phrased it better prior to this little video, but I did this a couple days ago, and I swear to God, that little kid, once I did that, walked over and sat down. Did not make another peep. He was polite. I really think that I did something that was good today. Or not today, but it was a while ago, but that I did something good because, I just hope that I affected his life for the better. I wasn't mean about it. I didn't grab him like, come here, little fuck! No, I was just like, hey, you know what? Calm the fuck down. I didn't swear at him, but whenever in front of the camera, I just didn't swear at him. I don't know why. No, but really, it was ridiculous. It was like he was yelling at his mom. He was, and the guy in the wheelchair the entire time. Thank God he didn't do anything to that guy. The guy in the wheelchair looked like he could have been his brother, or maybe it was his dad's brother, so maybe he was an uncle of his. I don't know. But after I got home, guess what I did? I went up to Maddie's room. She was playing there, and I played with her for 2 hours. And then I gave her a hug, and then I went to bed. I am so glad that my sister is not like one of those kids. She is the sweetest, most adorable girl in the entire world. And nothing is ever going to change that.